What if I told you that right now, in this exact moment, a new gold rush has already started? But this time, it's not gold in the ground. It's not oil. It's not crypto. It's something far more powerful: artificial intelligence. And the crazy part is, most people still don't see it coming. They think AI is just another tech trend, something to watch, something to ignore for later, something interesting but not important. But history says something very different. Every major wealth shift in human history looked invisible in the beginning. When the internet started, people laughed. When social media started, people called it useless. When e-commerce started, people didn't trust it. And when smartphones arrived, people thought it was just a gadget. But the people who saw it early, they didn't just make money. They built empires. And now we are standing at the same exact moment again. But this time, it's AI. And this is the AI gold rush nobody sees coming. The truth about this gold rush. Let's be clear about something first. This is not hype. This is not motivation. This is not a trend video. This is a shift in how the entire world works. Because AI is not just a tool. It is becoming an infrastructure. Just like electricity, just like the internet, just like mobile phones. And when infrastructure changes, money flows in massive waves. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people will miss it, not because they can't see it, but because they don't act on it. They wait, they doubt, they overthink. And by the time they finally decide to start, the early opportunity is already gone. Because in every gold rush, the biggest money is made early, not late. Now let's break down what is actually happening. Number one, AI is creating new jobs, not just replacing them. Everyone is asking the wrong question. They ask, will AI take my job? But the real question is, what new jobs is AI creating right now? Because while some roles are disappearing, new roles are being born every single day. AI content operators, automation specialists, prompt engineers, AI marketing assistants, AI workflow designers, AI video creators, AI system builders. These jobs did not exist 5 years ago. Now they are becoming real careers. And the strange part is this: most of these jobs are not about coding. They are about thinking, organizing, and using tools intelligently, which means the barrier to entry is lower than ever, but the opportunity is higher than ever. That combination is rare. And when that happens, a gold rush begins. Number two, small players can now compete with giants. In the past, starting a business required capital, teams, offices, resources, connections, but AI has changed that completely. Now, a single person can do what used to require an entire company. One person can write content, design visuals, build websites, run ads, analyze data, automate systems, and manage customers, all with AI assistance. This means something huge. The gap between big companies and individual creators is shrinking fast. And when that gap shrinks, power shifts. Because suddenly, a 19-year-old with a laptop can compete with a company that has 50 employees. That has never happened before at this scale. And this is why the gold rush is real. Not because AI is magical, but because leverage has multiplied. Number three, attention has become the new currency. In every gold rush, there is always a valuable resource: gold, oil, data. But in this era, the resource is attention, and AI is changing how attention is created. Content is being generated faster than ever. Videos, articles, posts, ads, scripts, hooks, everything is being optimized. Which means one thing: the internet is becoming louder, but also more competitive. And in that environment, the winners are not the ones who create more content. They are the ones who create better systems. AI allows people to produce at scale, but strategy still decides success. And this is where most people will fail. They will think AI is enough, but AI without direction is just noise. Number 4, the people who win will not be the most talented. This might sound uncomfortable, but it's true. In every major technological shift, the winners are rarely the smartest people. They are the earliest adapters. People who experiment, people who test ideas, people who fail quickly and adjust, because when something is new, no one knows the correct way to do it. There is no perfect blueprint. There is only learning by doing. And that creates opportunity. Because while most people are waiting for clarity, a small group is already building experience. And experience compounds fast. Number 5, the window of opportunity is open, but not forever. This is the part most people misunderstand. They think AI is still early stage, but early does not last long. At first, only a few people know. Then more people learn. Then it becomes competitive. Then it becomes saturated. Then it becomes normal. Right now, we are somewhere between early and mainstream, which means the window is open, but not for long, because once everyone understands AI, it stops being an advantage and becomes a basic skill, just like computers, just like social media, just like smartphones. The advantage always belongs to the early learners. So what does this all mean? It means something very simple. We are living through a transition period, and transitions always create winners and losers, not based on intelligence, but based on action. AI is not coming. AI is already here, and it is already reshaping how money is made, how businesses operate, how people work, and how opportunities are created. The only question that matters now is this: will you ignore it and watch from the sidelines? Or will you step into it while it is still early? Because every gold rush in history had one thing in common. Most people realized it was real, only after it was too late. The world doesn't reward people who wait for permission. It rewards people who move first while others are still confused. Right now, most people are still trying to understand what AI even means, but a small group is already using it to build income, systems, and opportunities that didn't exist before. Every major shift in history looked uncertain at the beginning. The internet looked risky, social media looked useless, even online business looked fake. But time always reveals the truth, and the truth is simple. When something new appears, the early users always get the biggest advantage. Not because they are smarter, but because they are earlier. AI is not slowing down. It is accelerating every single day. And while most people are debating it, others are already building with it. That gap between action and hesitation is where everything changes. Most people think opportunity is something they will recognize later. But in reality, opportunity only becomes clear after it is already gone. History does not reward those who understood first. It rewards those who acted first. Every generation has a moment like this, where everything shifts at once. And most people don't notice it until it's too late. The uncomfortable truth is that waiting feels safe, but it is actually the biggest risk. Because while you are waiting for certainty, someone else is building with uncertainty. And that is exactly how new winners are created in every era. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more content about money, business, psychology, and the future of artificial intelligence. And remember this: the biggest opportunities are never announced. They are discovered. And by the time everyone agrees, the real opportunity is already gone.